Hi guys, it's time to talk about my favourite albums of September 2025. Before I get to talk about my favourite albums of September, I want to go back to August. It was a bit of a quiet month for releases. I didn't actually do my favourite albums of that month, but one album in particular I just want to mention that was great from that month. It was Barnabas Sky, Over the Horizon. So Barnabas Sky is like a project by Marcus Pfeffer, great guitarist stroke songwriter. I think it's the third album by Marcus and Barnabas Sky, and what he does, he pulls in great musicians, including some brilliant vocalists, and specifically on this new one, Danny Vaughan, Tony Harnell, Lee Small, all guested, plus loads more on this album. So it was a great release of August 2025. Right, now on to September. So 9 albums to talk about in September. A great month of music, absolutely outstanding, one of the best of the year actually. So without further ado, let's talk about my favourite album. So at number 9, go from 9 to 1. Number 9, Jalusic and Apolitical Ecstasy. So September the 19th, this came out on Escape Music. I don't think this was as memorable as the last Jalusic album, although on the last album it took me quite a few listens to listen to it. But it's a great album, plenty of dynamic moments and really heavy moments as well. So I think with further listening as well, this could creep up on my list for sure. Jalusic comes in at number 9. At number 8, Hartman and 20 Times Colder. This came out on September the 19th as well on Pride and Joy Music. Oliver Hartman, vocalist and guitarist and songwriter. This gives me vibes of Whitesnake, Foreigner, really hooky classic rock. At number 7, Mudslick, Keep Crawling in the Mud, a Swiss heavy rock band. This was originally released in the early 90s, this album. They've re-released it again and it's given it an updated production. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Tesla. A bit of AC/DC, very anthemic, classic heavy rock. Coming in at number 6, Meridian, a self-titled album. Brilliant band. This came out of nowhere for me. Metal band from Denmark, hard-hitting attitude all over it. I think it's the 5th album from this band. Almost remind me a little bit of Wasp, especially vocally, but full of great songs. At number 5, The Switch and No Way Out. This is the debut album from this band. The Martin brothers from Vega and Nitrate are all over this. And also a great vocalist. Bobby John is a vocalist on this. Brilliant AOR, melodic rock, almost like soundtrack music. Amazing stuff. At number 4, another album that came out of nowhere for me. Didn't really cover it leading up to it, but what a great album. Ambush and Evil in All Dimensions. No, this is the band's Napalm Records debut. I'm not sure how many albums they had before, but this is their debut on Napalm Records. A Swedish metal band, almost like got really sort of cool new wave of British heavy metal vibes, like an early Maiden, if you like, and a Priest all over it. For fans of, I say, Night Demon as well, I would say the brilliant Night Demon. What an album. Coming in at number 3, Primal Fear and Domination. This is a classic German metal band. Everyone knows who Primal Fear are. Heavy, relentless, but so catchy. Some of the biggest choruses they've ever written. Ralph Sheeper's on brilliant form, of course. 2 new band members that really add a different and cool dimension to the band. I think it's the best album since Delivering the Black for me. Great album. Coming in at number 2, Soul Syndicate and The Reckoning. This is a Swedish melodic metal band. It's a really stomping, brilliant produced album. Loads of hard hitting, stomping, hooky songs. A great album. But coming in at number 1 for September 2025, Edgeland and Tunnels. I love this album, man. This is the 2nd album from this Swedish hard rock and metal band. A perfect length album, 8 tracks, and which is just 40 minutes long. There's a real good atmosphere in here. And when I said like the Soul Syndicate album was really stomping, this one in as well. It's really cool. Some really heavy moments. Very dynamic album. I absolutely love everything about it. That's my number 1 for September 2025. 25. So guys, let me know your favourite albums of the month of September. If you've got any for August as well, because I didn't do that one, let me know in the comments below. See you soon.